And welcome everyone to another Dark Hours with Tressa Grays and Stephen Roberts, and that's it, just us.
Yep,
You're
solo.
you're going solo, yep.
We just actually filmed Monsters of Melbourne, and we had JJ on with us for that because Sam's out of town and stuff. So we're just winging it ourselves. I think we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we are. Yep.
I am really pumped about 50 Shades of Grey. I've been talking about it for so long, Stephen, wanting it to come out and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And now it's finally it's finally getting towards the end.
Are you done
I
writing
am
now?
no, I am going back and I'm doing like the final draft of the stories, and I'm in the process of doing a final draft on the biggest story in the book, which is the one that Jeff Thomas did. He did a movie of it, and he sent me the screenplay,
Right.
and that's the novella.
Okay. I don't
So it's not quite a novel, and it's not quite a short story, but
I don't really know what a novella means, but
yeah, it's in between a short story and a full-length novel.
okay. Okay.
So, yeah, if I published this by itself, it would probably only be 100 pages or so, maybe more. I don't know. I'll have to look at the word count again, but yeah, it's not full-length novel, and that's why it's going in 50 Shades of Grey, which I've said before. This book is so exciting because I've been working on these stories for about 15 years, maybe longer. And to finally give them birth, I've been carrying them like a baby for 15 plus years. So finally getting them out and having them out there for the public, I am so excited. This is probably the I'm probably more excited over this book than I have been any of the others.
Yeah.
So, I mean, whenever the
Well,
Sawgrass Footpath came out, I was excited, but I really got excited when Bud Light came on board. So,
yeah, this is going to be a more satisfying book, isn't it?
yes, it is. Yeah, because yeah, for many different reasons, because it's different stories in it, and I really had fun doing these. I love doing short stories. So being able to just sit down and write a bunch of short stories is that's what I call fun writing. It brings me pleasure to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can't wait until these get out. Very excited. I was I will say one thing. I told you I wanted to keep everything really positive, but I was talking to my counselor because, I'm going to counseling because of the stalking I've been going through and everything, and I told her today, I said, the dream would, and most people would say, well, that's not a really big, a big goal to go for, but it is me. I've said before on your show and on the Dark Hours how I grew up in Tampa and having Busch Gardens right there, Anheuser-Busch.
Uh-huh.
I told her, I said, oh my God, my dream, I would say I would be so happy and 100% just satisfied with my writing career and everything. I've already got Bud Light to go out with me, which they don't put their name with many things, and they did with me, so that was like a big bonus. That like knocked me down, but I want to be at Busch Gardens doing a book signing during maybe Halloween.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Halloween is it's where they go the whole month of October with haunted houses.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. And
I want to meet some of these
you
Bud Light girls.
huh?
I want to meet some of these the Bud Light girls.
I know you do. I tell you what, you'll probably like the ones down in Florida.
They're all half my age. I know that.
It doesn't matter. They're still cute. And you're not dead yet. so, so that's a good thing. But Universal Studios in Orlando, Florida, they started a Halloween Horror Nights, which when I lived there, I went to at least 3 times every year in the month of October. And then Busch Gardens started their own thing with Hallow Scream, and I went there the first year. It wasn't that great, so I went back to Universal. The second year Busch Gardens did their Hallow Scream, they knocked it out of the park. I was like, oh my God, I don't need to drive an hour and a half to go to a haunted attraction now, because Busch Gardens they had just knocked it out with the things that they did. Plus, all the roller coasters are there, Kumba and, you know, Quasi and all those big coasters that they got there. So you can do the haunted houses and do the coasters there. So they've got everything going for them. Plus the beer.
Yeah, that's a good part.
Yeah, that's a good part. And they used to give away free samples of their beer.